Hey, this is Matt Mosier. Today's Wednesday the 20th. We got Mr. Glenn Stromberg with Love and Action Homeless Ministry on today. We also got Maddie Pruitt with Mosier Design Center. And we have the greatest ever, Braden Compton, on the podcast. And behind the dials back there, we got Mr. Taylor with Cedar Creek Media, making all the fun happen. Glenn, with Love and Action Homes Ministry, it looks like it was started in 2016.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us a little bit about how it got started and what do y'all do for the community?
Yeah, it was a burden by Terry Caswell is our director. She's the director. She started it in 2016. It was just a burden that she got from the Lord to, she saw the homeless needs out here in Henderson County and said, boy, we need to help the homeless, and said God called her to do it, and it's been growing ever since. And an overview of what we do is we're a daycare center. Okay, we're a day shelter, I should say. There's no beds, unfortunately, in Henderson County right now. There's no place for the homeless where there's beds where they can stay. So rural homelessness is a little bit different than in the city and so forth, because a lot of times you don't see it out here because they're in the forest. They're in the forest, but we feed them. At the current time, we're open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We feed them lunch between 11:30 and 1:30. We also provide showers. We provide showers for them and laundry. And probably the biggest service we have is a lot of help trying to get them off the street. Right, we're trying to give them a hand up instead of a handout. Right. A lot of times these folks, they don't have IDs, they don't have the things to point them in the right direction. And so we do all of that too. So
how many showers do y'all have there? It's in Athens, right?
It's in Athens, right? We're in Athens, and right now we're averaging probably about 30 to 35 people a day.
Oh wow!
That we're servicing right now. Unfortunately, we can feel it's growing. I mean, it's growing. The calls are coming in. Inflation's real. I mean, it's real. When you look at the price of housing, you look at everything, and we're getting more and more people. A pretty alarming statistic is they say, depending who you listen to, 62 to 67% of people in America are living check to check right now, which means one little.
I would say it's maybe even higher than that.
It could be. Yeah. No, it could be. And if you look at the statistics out there, home foreclosures are an all-time high, car repossessions all-time high, credit card debt, bankruptcies, the whole thing. So,
yeah, I mean, my mother's on a fixed income. She's retired, and I know we were just talking about this weekend, and she thought she had enough money every month to survive, but with inflation going up, what happened is insurance has gone up. Property insurance has really skyrocketed in the last couple of years, and that's something that she didn't plan for. And I'm sure, just like most Americans out there, people who are living paycheck to paycheck, if your insurance doubles or goes up $100 or $200, that affects them big time.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I mean, inflation is a hidden tax. That's what it is. And you look at what's happening now with this Iran deal, and look at gas prices, right? Everything is affected by gas prices. Yeah. Everything is transported by truck, ship, whatever, and unfortunately they're saying we haven't even seen it yet. I mean, it's 3 to 6 months. It can get ugly if this thing doesn't get straightened out. So.
Well, I mean, what got you involved in this? I mean, what was you doing prior to Love and Action?
I had a 40-year career in real estate. I was in real estate for 40 years. I had a real estate investment company.
Okay.
Still do some investing I call myself a retired investor. That's what I do.
Yeah.
But I honestly, I was just looking for a way to serve. I was like, God was calling me to do something. I don't like to sit around. Don't like to sit around and do nothing. I picked up the phone and I called Love and Action. I said, hey, are you looking for volunteers? And so that became a volunteer. Then they asked me to be on the board, and then they asked me to be president of the board. So it's an honor to serve there.
Is it a full-time job for you?
No, it's not a full-time job, but it does. I stay fairly busy with it. When I say fairly busy, I probably 10, 15 hours a week, probably something like that into it. But I have a real burden. I'll tell you what hit me was, if you ever read in Matthew 25, right, where Jesus talks about, when I was hungry, you fed me; when I was thirsty, you gave me drink; when I was in prison, you visited me. And I always tell people that I read that scripture about 49 times, and the 50th time I go and I just started bawling, because of what did Jesus say? He said, "When you do it to the least of these, my brethren, you've done it to me."
Right.
And it hit me like, I go, okay, we are doing this to Jesus. That's what we're doing. And so, I look at it as just a great way to serve. Like God said, Jesus said, love people, love your neighbor, and you got it pretty much figured out, right? So and that's what we're.
Sometimes that's hard to do.
Sometimes people are challenging, right? We all know that, yeah.
Right. So, as far as when you say, that y'all are seeing an increase of people coming, is it just homeless people, or maybe it's even someone who's just struggling and maybe just need a free meal?
It's both. We've kind of got the we're geared for, if they're hungry, we're going to give them a meal, right? But we're geared for homeless, right? That's our mission is for the homeless people. But what we're really starting to incorporate is we're getting it's an alarming amount of phone calls now that mothers with kids are going to lose their house.
Right. Yeah.
Got nowhere to go. Okay, so we're looking at that as part of our mission, to where if we can be the stopgap, help them to get back on their feet, and so they don't become homeless. That's part of what we're doing too.
Do y'all have a program that, I know you said you try to help them get out from being homeless? Do y'all have a program that helps them get jobs? And
Yes. I mean, we try to the best of our ability to, we counsel them on how to get off street, right? Is there drug and alcohol addiction? Of course.
Yeah,
of course there
for
is.
sure.
We run into that, often. Mental illness too. There's mental illness is a real thing out there, to where people, that they have to stay on their medication and so forth.
I think that's one thing that I've had to maybe come to terms with myself, because sometimes I see people that I know they're very capable of working and finding a job, and of course you could work and have a job and still struggle, but as far as the people that stand on the side of the street and beg for money,
right,
it's not necessarily that they can't go do it. It's like you're saying, the addictions that hold them back, or the mental. When you're doing drugs that much, you get a mental disorder from that, from as much as they're doing it.
Absolutely.
And just opening my eyes to quit being ignorant and saying, they just need to go get a job or find some. There's always something to do. That's how I used to think about it. But like you said, it's something. There's something there holding them back from that.
There is, yeah.
So Braden, just a little backstory. Braden's our youth pastor at our church, and so him and the kids are always getting involved in doing things and stuff out in the community. My next question for that do y'all have any other churches that volunteer up there, or is it just individually? I mean, how does that work? If our church wanted to go up there and help do something,
we would love it. I mean, we have probably 18. There's about 18 churches in the Henderson County area that support us right now. That are donors, that are active donors. There's churches that they'll provide the lunches. They'll provide that they come in and they volunteer. Of course, financial contributions that always helps. But we have a church that comes in like once a month on a Sunday, and they do like an evangelistic type of deal and feed them on a Sunday and stuff like that. So yeah, any.
And who's the pastor of that? Was he the one on the website? Mike? I saw one on the website. I cannot remember what the last name was.
I apologize. I see his face, but I'm drawing a blank.
You're good. You're good. As far as is the county helping with y'all with any way?
There's grants. I mean, there's grants out there. There's here's the thing about homelessness. Okay. Everybody wants to help the homeless, right? But nobody wants the place in their backyard. That's that's the issue, right? So we're kind of grandfathered in a residential area. We actually wanted to grow there, but the city turned us down, which I understand.
But you're not sleeping any though.
No, but it's
brings traffic.
It just we lost on that. But it was a blessing in disguise, because we know what we want to do now. We do have a growth, our growth kind of mapped out, for the next 5 years, and we want to be probably more centrally located in Henderson County, more in the Payne Springs that area there.
I think that's probably where it's maybe even the highest.
Well, here's what we learned too. Like I say, and I had no idea. I live in Paine Springs, okay, and right down from the Lowe's there, behind Lowe's, there's supposed to be a city there of homeless people.
Yeah, in the woods out there.
Oh, it's supposed to be like a city. They have a mayor and so forth. I mean, it's big, right? In Athens, it's just
They have a mayor?
That's what they say. Well, I mean, it's de facto. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah,
I'm not sure how it's elected, but like right now, the people we're serving is just in Athens. Right now, we recently we had a church. It was Faith Family Church. Emma Dixon, who's one of our board members, she donated a piece of property. We sold the land for it, and we got a 16 passenger van. So now we're picking people up.
That was
Yes.
my next question. How did they get there?
They used to have to just walk or get a ride.
Yeah.
But now we have a van that we're and what the goal is, we're trying to plan. We think within 5 years we want to be able to serve 200 people.
Yeah.
Okay, we think that's where it's heading. We hope we're wrong, but we think that's where it's heading. And I mean, right now, if we had the facility that we need, probably 10 to 12,000 square feet on 10 to 12 acres. Eventually, we do want to get beds. We do want to have an overnight, where people can stay. But it's going to take obviously money. It's going to take money and it was a good experience. There's a place in Dallas called Our Calling. Okay, they started about 16 years ago, and they're serving 300-400 people a day now. And we always say when we grow up, we want to be just like them because it's incredible what they.
They had getting them cots and stuff to sleep on too.
Well, actually, no. They're kind of a day. Dallas though has beds, right? They have the shelters. They got the places where they can sleep.
Right.
But they kind of do. We pattern ourselves kind of after them, and they do an amazing job. But of course, they're in Dallas where there's a whole lot more people.
Man, I wonder how many homeless people that actually lose their life. Even like come the summertime coming. When the temperatures get 110, or in the wintertime when they get like
I bet it's worse in the winter. Yeah.
the crazy freezing time and stuff like that.
It is, and a lot of times what we do in the winter is we get them hotel rooms. We'll get them a place, get them out of the cold and stuff like
Gotcha.
that. So
That's awesome.
We'll do that. The heat, not so many. It's just one of the not as much, right? You're not.
You'll survive in the heat, but that cold.
The cold when it gets down around zero, that's brutal. That's brutal. So
It sounds like most of the time you said it's 3 days a week, typically around lunchtime is when most of the action is going on.
we're actually open from 10 to 4.
Okay.
They can come in from 10 to 4. Our goal is to grow to 5 days a week. We just don't have the funds right now. Right. So 3 days a week right now, but as the donations come in, funds.
I mean, how many volunteers per day do y'all have there?
Oh, gee, I'm off the top of my head. I'm going to say, there's a kitchen staff that serves them. We have companies, individuals that provide the lunches and so forth. So there's probably 5 or 6 in the kitchen. We'll give them to-go bags too, like for the weekends and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And in the office there, we got people checking them in, front desk, so forth. So there's probably I'm going to say 7 to 10 people that are volunteering. When we're up and running there.
Y'all have walk-in coolers and stuff?
What's that?
You have walk-in coolers and stuff for the food? Or y'all have just a bunch of refrigerators?
No, but we've got like commercial grade refrigerator. I mean, big stuff. Yeah, it was an old church building that was donated to us.
Okay.
And we've of course remodeled it and so forth. And it's nice. But yeah, we actually have 2 buildings. It's 2 different buildings, and the goal is to get it under one big roof,
Right.
in the future here. But
But it's zone residential, special use probably, or something like that?
special use, yeah, it's special use. Of course, it's
I know about that.
yeah. But like I say, what we learned was, we're gonna when we do go to expand, we're gonna go to the county property. The county's gonna be a whole lot easier to
Right.
Oh, yeah.
get what we need.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
County property is a lot easier to
County properties, it makes it simpler. Yeah,
Yeah, especially with permits and
everything,
building codes and
Yes.
curbs and gutters and fire lanes and
all that good stuff.
All that
costs
stuff.
money.
yeah. No, the church we go to, we've been dealing with something for over a year with the city of Gun Barrel of trying to get a family life center built, and we got hung up with engineering for a little over a year, and we just kind of put a pause on everything.
Yeah.
Because we felt like the rules kept changing as we're going. And every time they change, we're spending more money with engineers and more money with engineers. And we ain't started on the architectural drawings yet. We're talking about water runoff and fire lanes that nobody can get on the same page about what's required or what's, the city's famous words during our Zoom calls is this is required, not desired. But what's required exactly?
Yeah.
And to getting, every time we think we know what required, it felt like it kept changing.
Yeah.
And we only bleed so much. I mean, churches are nonprofit just like y'all.
Yeah.
And at some point in time, as a board, we just kind of put a timeout on it. Hey, let's rethink this, because we kind of went way over budget already, and we talked about buying land and outside the city limits and that. So it's kind of like what you are talking about doing now.
Yeah, and totally understand. And like for us, we were going to try again with the city, and we just said, it's not going to change. The neighbors, the commercial areas, they don't.
How much land y'all have right now on those two buildings?
With the two buildings, I think we're sitting on about, I'm going to say almost an acre. I mean, I'm going to say.
So y'all are very limited.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's
sure.
about an acre. It's in. Yeah.
You can't meet the parking or nothing if you put a bigger building on there.
No. So we'll have to. But like I said, it's.
You said y'all had some land in Paint Springs already that was donated.
Well, no,
Oh, okay.
not yet. Yeah.
But that's y'all's end goal is to be somewhere out there.
Without question, without question, to try to be somebody, because like I said, we want to serve all of Henderson County. We want to be more centrally located, and and like I say, I think there's probably more homeless in out in the Maybank Gun Barrel area than there is in Athens.
Right.
It's probably pretty close, but we want to be able to serve all of it.
So as far as like when it comes to like Thanksgiving and Christmas, do y'all do anything special then?
Always, we always have something then. Yes, we always have the the good meal, we always try to do something nice for them, presents, so forth, and
Has any one person's ever come through there that's really made an impact on you that you gravitated to, a homeless person or?
Without question.
Yeah.
I mean, there's several that you wonder, you wonder how they got there.
Yeah.
There's some people in there that, they're brilliant. They're brilliant. And kind of what we were talking about a little bit earlier, like, yes, there's a bunch of people that are in that position because of bad choices that they've made.
Right.
But then there's other people that got the rug pulled out from under them. Right. They got the rug pulled out from under them. Real. The saddest thing in the world, to answer your question, is like when you see a mother with 3 or 4 kids where the husband took off and they got no place to go, no family to take care of them, and it rips your heart out. It rips your heart out to see the kids and stuff like that. But yeah, there's some people there's a couple that I've developed a tremendous rapport with. I try to help, and the other thing that I've come to the conclusion, I'm going to go back to Matthew 25 again, because if you really read that scripture, right, what Jesus said, okay, he didn't say in that scripture, well, if they're trying, if they're doing this, or if they're whatever, he said, when you're doing it to them, you're doing it to me, right? And it's, we've all heard this saying, right? No, nobody cares what you know until they know that you care. Nobody does, right?
Yeah.
And when you show that, when you show the love, that's what changes people. And we've got some real success stories. Is it a high percentage? No.
That was my next question.
It's not. No, it's
about
not.
The success stories.
And that is a sometimes it's a frustrating thing, right? It's a frustrating thing when you want something more than they want it, right?
Yeah.
Which
makes you want to give up.
It does, and you pour yourself in, and you think you feel like you're getting somewhere, and then you're really not. But hey, what's the Bible say? Paul watered, Apollos planted, God gives the increase, right? So we're doing what we're laying the seeds for it,
Right.
Yeah.
With obviously there's there's a lot of challenges like for your organization. But what do you think what is the big challenge? What's the hardest challenge that your organization has to face, I guess, on like a day-to-day basis?
Oh, it's obviously we wish we had more money, more donors where you can do more, right? We'd love to be open 5 days a week versus 3.
Right.
Do we believe we're going to be there soon? Yes, we do. We believe we think God. I mean, God knows what's coming. Right?
Yeah.
He knows what's coming, and He'll provide. We don't have any doubt about that. He'll provide, and like I say, there's the place that I talked about earlier, Our Calling, right? They have one major mega donor that funds a good part of that operation, right?
Right.
And so God's going to get us one too. So we believe that too. So that's,
Good.
Yeah.
How's your perspective on the world changed since you've been there?
Define that for me. Just make sure I'm with you. Is how the world's changed and what
Your perspective on how things are. I mean, before that, I mean, you're selling real estate in 2016. You get called there. I mean,
maybe a better way to word it is, how have your eyes been open since you started?
Yeah. Okay. Very, very good. It really has been open, because I just like what you said earlier. I used to go down the street and see people and like, well, boy, you look healthy. Why aren't you working? Why aren't you there?
Right.
And you realize when you really get to know these people and their stories, but by the grace of God, what they went through as kids, right? I mean, some of them and the things that they go through, it rip your guts out. It would rip your guts out, and it's like I said, and I'll say this: when I was young and crazy, I was very successful at a young age. I started messing with drugs. I was a big. This is my pre-God days. I was a big time partier and all that stuff, and I did cocaine one night, and I didn't show up at my company meeting the next day, and I had a company at that. I was just like, and then I finally said, okay, this stuff can bring me down. And I bottomed out, right? And I said, okay, Lord, I need your help. I started crying, and I never did it again, right? But I mean, I saw I got a taste of the path of where it could lead a person. Where it could lead a person.
Which I've known. My mom used to date a guy whose dad, he lived under a bridge for months, but he had $100,000 sitting in the bank. He did it because he didn't want to spend money, and he wanted to know what it was like to be homeless.
Wow.
Which to me, I'm thinking the same thing you're saying right there. But yeah, and he still never went and got his house. He didn't move into a house until his son went and got a house, and he moved in with his son.
I'll be darned.
Yeah, a retired vet. He just did not want to spend. Didn't want to spend the money, and he said he'd rather live under a bridge. So,
to further answer your question, it's really opened to my eyes to what's important, right? I mean, really helping people, right? Yeah. It's just helping any way showing the love of Jesus. That's really and
that's what it's all about. And you hear all these preachers sometimes they preach, they're good preachers, but all they preach is condemnation. And yes, you do need that, but most importantly, it's all about love. And that's everything. That's what's going to keep somebody there. And one of my things is, if I truly believe, if you ever really feel the love of Jesus, you'll never turn away. But it's the matter of digging in and finding it instead of being a surface level. And that's one of the things I'm really big on, is love, and just loving everybody. I mean, of course, you're not always going to get along with everybody, but you still have to love them. No matter what they do, it's still how you love somebody. It's not, no matter what they've done to you.
No question, and I said this in our meeting before, but my pastor, who I went to the same church in Fort Worth for 32 years, awesome, and he was my pastor, and he was my spiritual mentor too, and he said, he goes, I've read the Bible a bunch of times, and he said, I've pretty much determined, if you love God and love people, you got 98% of it figured out. Let everyone else fight over the other 2%. Mm-hmm. And I go, that's pretty good.
Yeah. How does Glenn define happiness?
Oh boy, that's changed too. Happiness, happiness or joy. See, I look at it this way: happiness is up and down all around, right? Mm-hmm. Joy is when you fully understand. I'm going to heaven. I'm gonna spend eternity
Amen.
with Jesus. There's going to be a mansion, streets of gold, no more pain, no more suffering. It's going to be eye hath not seen, ear hath not heard. What prepared for me, what God has prepared for those who love Him. Right? It's going to be bad. It's going to blow our mind. So I got that part. I go, okay. I got that part. I punched my ticket, so I'm good there. So I got joy on that. Right? Where life gives us, curveballs and kicks in the teeth, and it's the Bible says clearly, you are going to suffer. Jesus said, "You are." If they went after me, they're coming after you.
Right.
So we're gonna have some pains, but that's the joy, right? The joy is knowing where you're going, and when you.
I mean, when we have trials and tribulations, no matter what that goes through.
And I'm old enough now to where I realize that every time I got kicked in the teeth, it was for my own good.
Right.
It was for God.
One of
The potter's will.
One of the
Yes.
One of the best definitions of love that I've ever heard is like loving in somebody else. It's your outward expression of your joy in the Lord, and how you treat other people is how confident you are in the way that you're
good.
joyful in the Lord.
I'll tell you nuts one thing. When we play ping pong around here, there's not much joy in the world around here amongst these guys.
No
I think
happiness.
it's joy. I think it's joyful because we have a good time and it might get a little heated. But as far as happiness, it just depends on who's winning.
Yeah. If Brady's not trying to hit me with a ping pong ball in between the eyes, Brady wants to throw the paddle at me.
Yeah, I'm trying to kick his crutch out from under him. Is what I try to do.
That's good.
How can the everyday people help?
I mean, if we've got several ways you can serve. Obviously, if you want to become a volunteer, call us. We could definitely work you in. Right? There's a whole bunch
Got background checks and stuff like that.
Sure. There's going to be just the basic. Make sure, there's nothing there.
You might not get to go.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
I'm just kidding.
Volunteering for sure.
Right.
Okay? Providing lunches. That's a critical thing. Like some people like to write a check.
Are we allowed to go up there and pray for them?
Absolutely. No. We have pastors that come in there and they'll come and pray with them. We do that too. That's part of that. We call client advocates. Okay?
Do they come every time y'all are open?
You can't. You got to be careful the way.
Some do. There's one pastor, Pastor Mike Nelson. That's
the name.
That's him. Yeah. No, he's awesome. He's awesome. He's on our board. On our board.
That's what I saw on the website.
Yeah, no, he's on our board. He's a great guy. He comes up there almost every Friday and comes and prays with them and so forth. And
What church is he with?
It's the Cowboy Church in Maybank.
Yeah, I thought that's what that was.
That's it.
I saw him a while ago when I saw him. I said, I think that's that cowboy guy.
Yeah, and so coming up to pray, absolutely. Prayer, providing the meals, and of course, if someone wants to donate, that's obviously we'll put the money to good use. We'll put the money to good use for them.
Has doing all this changed your perspective on what a necessity is?
Oh yeah.
Because I think we get ignorant to that, to say that our car is a necessity, all the extra stuff we get is a necessity. And
well, it was about 6 years ago. I went on a mission trip to Guatemala for the first time, and my friend and I, when we got done with the mission trip, have you guys ever been to Guatemala? Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, like I've never seen poor like that before. Never saw.
Met a girl there once. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
No, seriously. When you pour a concrete floor there for somebody, that's a big time thing.
They have water issues too, don't they?
Oh, they got everything. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you what I saw too. You're talking about joy and happiness, right? When I was in Guatemala, these guys, I mean, they fight for a meal. They're fighting for meals. Every meal they get, they're fighting for. I mean, they're hustling for a meal, right? And I saw more joy and more, golly, their church service too. It's moving. I mean, they got to depend on God, right? And I remember, I'll never forget, we got to the airport. We were getting ready to fly back, and I looked at my friend. I said, "If you ever hear me complain again, punch me in the teeth." I said, I said, just knock me out. I said, I deserve it. I mean, we are so spoiled in America, and you realize. And I don't want to ramble here, but there's another story too, to where we had an evangelist or a pastor from Africa come in, okay, and he was a good friend of our pastor in Fort Worth, and he goes, and he was serious too. He literally goes, "I feel sorry for you guys. I really do. I feel sorry for you." He goes, you got it so good, you don't even have, you don't, it's hard for you to lean on the Lord. It's hard for you to really understand what it is to have God provide for him.
Yeah.
And he was serious too. He goes, these buffets, he goes, this wouldn't work in Africa. You trust me? He goes, as we were out to lunch with him, right? And that one kind of got me too, because he was, and there's a good point to that, right? We're so spoiled, fat, and happy here in America to where everything has just been too easy, and we don't, I think it is hard. It is hard to rely on God when you're like that.
How long have you been president of Love in Action?
I think it's about a year now. About a year. Yeah, about a year. And I've been on the board, I think, for two and a half years, something like that. So,
is there like one past mistake that y'all done that you wish you could have changed? That just stands out.
Boy, yeah. Sometimes you give the wrong person the help that you think is going to help them. That
enable
happens.
them.
Yeah, it enables them, sure.
Yeah.
And you get you get fooled sometimes, but that's
You
just
feed the greedy with the needy.
that's exactly it. That's exactly.
I stole that. Our church used to have a food ministry for 10, 12 years, I think it was.
Yeah.
And our pastor used to say that all the time. We fed the greedy with the needy.
You do, but think about it this way too. Whether they're needy or greedy, guess what? You're still doing it to Jesus, and God's going to bless you for it.
Yeah.
He's going to bless you for it. So it's not, yes, but yes, there's times where people have, you go, ooh, I wish I'd have known that, but yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. So.
And then, so there was this instance, and it really wasn't a big deal, but it was just whatever, something struck me different when this happened. I was with my cousin, and they're pretty wealthy. They do really well for themselves, and they were buying a couch from their friend. And my cousin's best friend had just died maybe a week before this, and me and her husband go over to pick up this couch, and this other couple's also, you can tell they have a little bit, they're in a nice house, and we go over there, and we load up the truck, and Jace, my cousin's husband, goes to pay for this couch, and they give it to him, and he was like, we don't, it's not hurting us, cool. But it was just sometimes I think we forget that our blessing, we only want to bless those that are in need sometimes. And as far as that blessed my cousin, just her soul, just made her feel that somebody's there, somebody still loves her.
Absolutely.
In a time that I think sometimes we forget about that, because even people that are well off, they go through things too, and we get picky about who we want to bless, and that's not what we're called to do at all.
Exactly.
So you talking about blessing people with money?
Yeah, that's a thing too. That
They have it at Starbucks every single day when they pay for the people behind them.
Yeah.
As you're paying for that
Pay it
$12
forward.
coffee. Yeah.
Pay it forward.
Yeah.
Only happens to me when there's a huge family.
Yeah.
Right?
Man's I don't know them. No, Taylor's got a couple of segments I think we'll jump into that he's got.
Let me tell you, I've never felt more inadequate with my segments than today after listening to that conversation.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get to it.
Be prepared, Glenn.
Drawing, geez.
All right, gentlemen. So it is time for a little bit of a crafty segment. Our last crafting segment, I really enjoyed. I don't know if anybody out there watching enjoyed it, but dadgummit, I enjoyed it. So I decided we're going to do it again.
Dinosaur cowboy.
Dinosaur couch. Yours was pretty good, sitting on the therapy couch. I remember that.
Mine
That
was the
pretty good.
therapy
That was
couch.
good. Well, this it is right at the beginning of summer, so we are going to be doing a summer theme drawing today, guys. So this is going to be summer vacation themed. You're going to have a type of vacationer, a situation, and 2 props, okay? So
We got the champion of the last one sitting right over there.
Yeah, Mr. Tyson Johnson sitting over there. But so that is what
got that
the
right, Jack.
situation is today. So
I need him to draw for me then.
So you're going to get a type of vacationer, a situation, and 2 props. So let's go ahead and start with the type of vacationer. And Mr.
I got a
Glenn, I'm
seat.
gonna
You wanna
hand
hop
this
in?
Cup.
Okay.
You just take one and pass it down.
Type of vacationer. All right.
And you can tell us what it is.
All right. Mine is, let's see.
You can't lie.
Suspicious vacationer.
Suspicious vacationer. All right. So you got
How you draw that? What you
what
got,
you got
Maddie?
over there, Maddie?
Gym bro vacationer.
A what?
A
Gym bro.
A gym bro.
Yeah.
Well, you're out at what's that? California Beach? What's it called?
Muscle Beach.
Muscle Beach. Yeah.
Yeah. Venice.
Ah.
What you got, Braden?
I got a rich vacationer.
Ooh, okay. And Matt, what?
I have my wife.
Your wife?
Yeah.
What is it?
Overpacked vacationer.
All right. Well, let's find out what kind of situations they're in. How about we start reverse order this time? I'll slide that your way, Matt.
Just pick one.
You're just picking one. What kind of situation is your is Miss Deborah in there?
I have fighting with a breach umbrella. Definitely her.
Fighting with the beach umbrella. Okay. Braden, what'd you get?
Trying to catch the ice cream truck.
Trying to could still be Deborah.
Yeah.
Maddie?
That would have been cool for the gym bro guy. Getting kicked out of the pool.
Getting kicked out of the pool. Okay.
Flexing on everybody.
Mr. Glenn, what you got?
All right, let's see if I can see it. Arguing with GPS.
Arguing with the GPS. Okay.
Suspicious. You have a hard one to draw.
Oh,
Impossible. Time limit, hour and a half.
And it just gets a little bit more difficult as now you select your two props. So, Mr. Glenn, we'll start with you. Get yourself two props out of
Glenn's got a conspiracy theory. So he has to draw.
And what does he got to have with him?
what is this? Metal detector,
Hey, very suspicious.
Bluetooth speaker.
There you go. There you go.
Very. Is it
Metal
Bluetooth
detector
speaker?
is stopping the Bluetooth speaker in the GPS.
Is this the two right here?
No. Braden's got
I won't even know where to start. Yeah.
it. Maddie, what you got over there?
I got a hotel towel and a jet ski key,
Okay.
but not a jet ski.
Just the key.
Gym bro.
Braden,
Yeah.
what you got over there?
I've got a hot dog and a lawn chair.
Hot dog and a lawn chair. Okay.
Can we trade?
My wife has cheap sunglasses
A rich girl with cheap sunglasses
Nope, I got the rich.
and a pool noodle.
and a pool noodle. There you go.
It's her.
All
man.
right.
All right, gentlemen, the stage has been set. I'm going to give you about 10, 12 minutes, and we'll see what you come up with here.
10, 12. How about 10, 12 years?
All right, gentlemen, time is up. Looked like everybody beat the timer pretty well. So I guess nothing left to do here other than to see those fantastic creations. So how about we start with the king of the pod over there, Mr. Matt Moser. So, Matt, why don't you show...
This camera right here?
Yes, sir.
He's
Front
only
camera.
saying that because you signed his check.
I had a
Boo.
an overpacked vacationer fighting an umbrella with a pool noodle, which is there, and it reminded me of my wife, so I had to put a Louis Vuitton bag that's overpacked on there.
This
Okay.
is boring.
Even the hat, look, even did the little hat flipped up from the wind.
No, that's,
you
pretty,
know,
that's pretty good.
try to give you a little visual.
Show
on
him
it.
again. I'd taken out that camera. I'm sorry. What were you? The hat? Is that what you're showing?
Yeah, the hat
Yeah, okay.
being flipped back with the wind blowing the umbrella all. So
It's detailed. It's detailed.
it's all about the details.
I like it. I like it. All right. Well,
so-
let's move to the next guy. What about you, Mr. Braden? Let's see what you got here.
I had a rich guy chasing an ice cream truck, holding or with a chair and a hot dog. So as you can see, he's got money falling out as he's running around the sweet stop. When it comes out, y'all better go eat there. And then he's got a Gucci belt on with some drip and a hot dog with ketchup on it. And he's got the J's on. And he's trying to get to the ice cream truck. He ain't gonna catch it though.
There you go. There you
Jay?
go. Okay.
Jays.
Okay. You see, these guys are getting it figured out.
The Lamborghinis.
Yeah, that's a little questionable.
All right. What about you, Maddie? What you got going on over there?
All right, I got a gym bro at the pool, and he's getting ticket out of the pool, and he's got a jet ski key with the hotel towel. So I pretty much just
That
put
looks
it-
like a castle key.
Yeah, well, I put a jet ski in the pool, and that's why he's getting kicked out. See, I put this little sign over here. It says
good.
jet ski, and it's crossed out like he's not supposed to be in there. And you got a hotel manager over here saying, "Get out of the pool." And so he ran. He left his jet ski in the pool, but he's holding the key, and he's about to slip on this towel and fall.
So you basically drew buff Kenny Powers is basically what you're telling me.
He does have a six pack
I either figured it was that or Fred Durst from Limp
on
Bizkit.
steroids.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then as I was peeking around, folks, I think I have a leader in the clubhouse, and I think it's Mr. Glenn. So, Glenn, why don't you go ahead and show us what you got there, buddy?
Just, I want to remind everybody this is my first time. So that's the first time.
My first time ever picking up a crayon.
I was terrible at art, but this is a guy that's driving. Okay, he was mad too. Okay, he was mad. That's why he kicked himself. He's a suspicious traveler. Okay, suspicious traveler. He doesn't. He's arguing with the GPS. He's going, "Come on, man, you screwed it up again. You can't." This is the dashboard.
My dad used to call her Nosy Rosie.
In case you couldn't tell, and. And then he's got a metal detector. He's suspicious, so he's holding it up to make sure nothing's going around in there or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just ain't a happy guy. And this is in the Bluetooth. He's got to have a Bluetooth speaker. He had his earbuds in, so
Okay,
he had his earbuds
Yeah.
in, and so he's cruising along, not happy,
With a metal detector.
not having a good trip. Yeah. So.
That top pocket find.
All right. I like it. I'll be taking a photo
You know
of
what that
these
is?
and putting them out on Facebook.
Yep.
So everybody vote on your favorite one. After you watch the episode, go vote on the Beyond the
Oh,
Blueprints
no.
podcast. So.
Yeah, you're getting
I
blasted.
do not want this out.
So
there.
do you watch Curse of Oak Island by chance?
No.
Okay. There's a guy on there that metal detects, and every time he finds something, he says a top pocket find.
Yeah.
But he does it with an English accent.
Yeah. It's top pocket fun.
Yeah.
That sounded good. Yeah.
So, here we go. Are we playing teams? Me and Braden against Glenn and Maddie?
I was going to say, why don't you do it across the table from each other this time? 'Cause last time we did it right next to each other.
What are we
so
doing
kind
here
of
now?
divide the team. We are going to play the Mosier Survey Melee because technically we can't call it Family Feud.
Okay.
So if that gives you any kind of idea of to what
Yeah,
we
Steve
are
Harvey
doing.
might get mad.
Yeah, Steve Harvey might get mad.
I love
but,
that guy. He's funny.
He is. He's hilarious. I'm not as good as him. I'll just tell you the straight up truth. But all right, so we are going to do the Mosier Survey Melee here.
I think
Again,
it'd make it easier. I think we decide.
let's do the sides of the table.
Yeah.
All right, we can do
I'll
that.
take
So
Brady.
it'll be
It's because he
Maddie.
knows I'm a winner.
No, Maddie's usually really good at this stuff.
All right. Good. That's my partner.
Yeah.
So we've got 10 rounds here, guys. The first 5 will be normal. The next 3 will be doubled. The last 2 will be tripled. So, and we got real points and everything. It's not kind of a simplified point system this time.
So we're Team B.
So y'all are Team B. That is Matt and Braden. Then you've got Maddie and Mr. Glenn that are going to be leading, or going to be on Team A. So we've got to get your buzzers because remember you got to buzz in at the beginning. So everybody, tell me what your buzzer is. You're just going to slap your hands on the table. It's going to make it really hard for me. I need to be able to hear a word.
I'll do.
Yo.
Okay, we got a we got a yo, we got a fart.
Can I be the slap?
All
Since
right,
I'm the only
you can
slap?
be the slap since you're the only slap. All right.
Slappy. That's what Coach Slade used to call it.
All right.
Slappies.
Well, we are going to start off with the distinguished gentleman in the room. So Glenn and Matt.
Yo.
Name something that people forget to pack for vacation.
Yo.
All right, Matt, first answer.
Oh, my God.
Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Number 1 answer on the board, a toothbrush. So Team B will be taken over here. You got 3 strikes to deal with. So Braden, you will be no conversations. No conversations. No.
Ask me wants to keep it or pass it.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that part.
You can either keep the.
You can either keep it or pass it. Yeah, I forgot. It's my bad. It's my bad. So would y'all like to keep, pass, or play?
Question. Is it like Family Feud? Once we get 3 strikes, they get 1 chance to steal?
Correct.
And if they don't get it, we get the point?
Correct.
I think we can get enough so they don't.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so y'all are going to play?
Yep.
All right.
I
So
don't think we should, but
Team
yes.
B, it is going to be your board. So Braden,
pass.
name
We'll
something.
pass it. We'll pass it.
We'll pass it.
This is his call, though.
Dear
Just
Lord.
want y'all to know.
All right. So Team A.
Time limit on this?
That's what I'm saying. Team A.
So just like Family Feud, right? You're
Correct.
going to go first, then I go after you.
Correct. So Maddie, name something people forget to pack for vacation.
Body wash.
Body wash.
Or soaps.
Soap.
It'll be.
Unfortunately, sir, no. That is going to be strike number 1 for Team A. So, Mr. Glenn, now I need something from you. Name something people
Exactly.
forget to pack for vacation.
I'm going to say a hairbrush or a comb.
Hairbrush or a comb?
Bam.
Unfortunately, no. That is going to be
Where are these
strike
polls
number
coming from?
This is a tough one, man.
So only one strike left here. Maddie, name something people forget to pack for vacation.
Phone chargers.
Oh,
Number
That's
2
not on there,
answer
it's
on the
rigged.
board, phone charger. So you guys stay alive. So Mr. Glenn, back to you. Name something else that people forget to pack for vacation.
My wife just forgot this, so I'm going to try makeup.
Makeup. We're going to give you this one simply because makeup, it does have sunscreen.
It does.
in
It does,
It
for
really
sure.
does.
It
So
does.
we're going to give that.
that is love in action right there.
I agree.
Dude, that is love in action
You
right
got to
there.
protect from the sun. All makeup needs to
Come
protect
on.
from the sun.
Wow.
I mean, I could start deducting points off Team B for the argument. I'm just saying. No,
Steve Harvey don't have that power.
I'm not Steve Harvey. I'm Harvey Steve. Eddie, name something else that people forget to pack for vacation. Top 8 answers on the board, by the way.
Pretty generic. Are most of the answers probably pretty generic, you
Yes.
think?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
just going to say some type of clothing.
We gotta be more
I think
specific.
you gotta be more
You gotta
specific.
I need something a slightly bit more specific.
Shoes.
Ooh, unfortunately, you went with one that is not there. So that will be strike number 3. So Team B, you're going to have a chance here
We could work
to
together. We could
steal
talk.
the points.
Do the one you said.
One question.
Sure.
Okay.
Got 5 seconds.
Bathing suit.
Number 6 on the board, bathing suit.
That's why we passed.
So first set of points
I
will
bet
go to
medicine's
Team
on here.
B. Let me
All right.
see.
Good job, guys.
There we go. Award bank. There we go. All right.
Oh wait, we don't get to see the rest of them.
Oh yeah, I guess I can flip.
I want to
them out
see
here
if
for you.
medicine was on.
Socks.
So
Socks
got
should-
toothbrush,
I had underwear.
phone
socks,
charger,
underwear.
number 3 sunscreen. Then here we go, underwear. Number 5 medicine.
It was.
Number 6 was a swimsuit. Number 7
Sunglasses.
deodorant. Number 8 your wallet or ID.
I don't think you forget your
I'd
wallet.
never forget my wallet. Yeah,
Because if you do, you know by like an hour away, and you're probably turning around to go get it.
Well, but I mean that definitely means you forgot to pack it for vacation, right?
Depends who your wife is.
So, all right, we are going to move on to question number 2.
This is Braden
This is
and Maddie.
between Braden and
You,
Maddie.
you can't show it yet, though.
No, you
Oh, wait,
can-
we can't look.
well, I have to. Unfortunately, I have to flip it to be able to read.
Do you want us to look or no?
Yeah, you can absolutely look. And as soon as I flip it, you can buzz in if you get the thought in your head before I finish reading it. So,
All right.
everybody ready?
Yep.
All right, Maddie, you good?
Yep.
Question number 2. Name something you see at a bad family cookout. Name something you see at a bad family cookout, Maddie.
Poorly cooked food.
Number 1 answer: burnt hot dogs.
Burnt. Yeah.
Number 1
That is so
answer:
vague
burnt
answer.
hot dogs. All right, so Team A, it's in your control right now. Would y'all like to
What do
pass
you
or
think?
play?
There's 8 answers.
Yeah, there's a lot of
All
answers
these
on
will be
it.
top 8 answers.
We're going to pass.
Yeah, I think so
They're
too.
gonna
I think so,
pass.
too.
All right, so Team B, you are on the board. Name something you see at a bad family cookout. There is no talking between y'all in this portion.
Yeah.
Y'all can't conspire.
My turn.
Yes, sir.
Name something you see at a bad family cookout. Family fight.
Family fight. We're going to give it to you for this one. Loud uncle. So
That's
we'll
not
give
a
you,
fight.
Yeah, but it could be. It could
Yeah.
be.
That's a generous one too.
I was about to say, I was going tit for tat.
Yeah,
Relax,
that was as good as sunscreen.
That's your one gimme.
All right. So Braden moves over to you, sir. Name something you see at a bad family cookout.
I'm gonna say the pit on fire, like when it catches fire because of the grease or whatever.
I think that's a good answer, but unfortunately, they do not agree. That will be strike number 1. Brings it back to you, Mr. Matt. Name something you see at a bad family cookout.
A bad family cookout?
Yes, sir.
Trying to buy time here by repeating it.
4 seconds.
I said, what I say first? I'm fighting. I think bad food. I don't know.
You are.
That's an X, man. I had it in my head and I forgot.
Yeah.
So, Burt. All right. Strike number 2 then. All right, Braden, one last chance here. Name something you see at a bad family cookout.
I'm gonna say like an abundance of sauce, like ketchup or whatever, to drown the bad flavor.
An abundance of sauce.
Just something along that line.
That
Bad
would be
barbecue.
strike number 3 right there, sir.
on.
That will put it over in the court of Team A. So, guys, you've got one
There's no
chance
way you're
at
getting
this.
it.
Name something you see at
Give me
a
those 35
bad
points, big
family
boy.
cookout.
Who's it on, Glenn or me?
It's
Y'all can consult.
Y'all can consult together.
You
on
got
this one.
5 seconds, though.
You got 5 seconds, though. Yes. Need an
Pickles.
Pickles. Hey, if it's not pickles, you do not turn it over.
answer. So points will be awarded to Team B. Pickles. What are we doing here?
That's bad.
I'm gonna say grandpa's potato salad.
I was going to say like incest. You see, it's like a family
What
reunion or
would you
something.
say, Braden?
Grandma's potato salad.
Bad potato salad.
I was going to say
Share. Kids crying.
jeez.
Warm drinks. Dry burgers. And the one that I don't understand how nobody got. Flies and bugs. Flies and bugs.
Flies, but
So,
all right.
35 points going to be awarded over to Team B, and they are going to take a commanding lead here.
You hear that?
108
Commanding.
to nothing.
I think I won this last time we played.
I think you did too, but keep in mind, we still got 3 more at regular. We got 3 at double points and 2 at triple points. So
Back to
it's
me,
still
me and you,
anybody's
Glenn.
game. So it is back to you and Mr. Glenn, Mr. Matt. So again, you can buzz in as soon as you're ready.
I don't have any family. That's why I lost.
Question number 3.
Family's
here.
a brotherhood.
Question number 3. Name something people do at the beach.
Yo,
All right. Heard you first, Matt.
suntan.
Oh my gosh, that's not
Suntan.
gonna be the number 1
All
answer.
right. Number 2 answer, sunbathe. Glenn, you got a chance to top him. What?
Swim.
Bro, come on.
answer,
That was
swimming.
so easy.
There you go.
Not someone who don't go in the water.
All right.
Two sticks don't swim.
So Team A, you have control of the board. You can either pass or play.
That's an easy one.
What would y'all like to do here? Again, top 8 answers on the board.
Yeah.
Play. Yeah, play this one.
All right, so Team A is going to play. All right, so Maddie, tell me something or name something people do at the beach.
Build sandcastle.
It's a good one.
Number 3 answer on the board: build sandcastles.
number 2 answer, you're like
you
so
guys
far
are
off.
cruising. Glenn, give me something else that people
About
do
6
at the
points.
beach.
That's it.
There's a clear number 1.
Beach volleyball.
Number 5 answer on the board: play beach volleyball. You guys are just running through this. Maddie, another chance for you, sir. Name something else people do at the beach.
Surf.
Yeah, good.
Unfortunately, that will be the first strike on the board. I'm not saying it's a bad answer, but it is not up there. So, Glenn, with 1 strike now, let's get your next answer, sir.
That's a good one, but if his was
4 seconds.
Play soccer. I don't see kids play. Probably won't
Play soccer? No, sir. Unfortunately, that will be strike number 2. All right, down to your last strike now, Maddie. Need an answer. Name something people do at the beach.
consult after they're done. We can consult out loud.
Fish.
There's mine.
I was thinking about
Number 6 answer on the board. Go catch a fish. And so
Don't mess it up, Glenn. You got 2
3
shots.
answers left. And
We
2
have an answer.
strikes on the board,
All right, I
Mr.
got-
Glenn.
We will take these
This should
points.
be up there. Snorkel.
No, that's in the water. That's not on the beach.
But if surfing isn't on
Unfortunately,
there, I don't think
no,
it
sir.
Okay.
So, Team B, you're going to have a chance to jump up and shark these points.
detect or cook.
I say collect seashells.
You got 5 seconds, y'all.
Collect seashells.
Number 7. Seashells. So, Team B will
What's the
come
other
up
2?
and shark it. Number 4 answer,
Bam.
eat snacks.
Cooking, eating snacks. same
Number
thing.
8, take
Pictures,
pictures.
Oh, I came in close.
I can't believe he didn't get swim though. That was a clear number 1.
I mean, it was
I thought surf
6
should've-
points difference in sunbathe.
All
That's y'all
right.
2.
So it is now a 192
Are we winning?
point lead. But remember, we still got
Over.
lots of games. Still
triples
tons
and
of time.
doubles.
to pick
Over.
up.
Yeah.
Is this a double?
No, we don't start double until round 5. This is going to be round 4 right here.
All right.
All right, ready for round 4. Braden and Maddie, name something that ruins a road trip. All right, Braden.
Running out of gas.
Running out of gas. We're just going to go ahead and give you this one. Car trouble, number 1 answer on the board. So
That's a
you
good
will
one.
have-
That's a good give me.
Yeah,
That's bullcrap.
that's yeah. So that is going to put y'all in control of the board over there. Y'all going to pass? Or are you going to play?
We'll pass it.
All right, so you will pass. So Mr. Glenn goes to you. Name something that ruins a road trip.
8 answers? There ain't no way.
Yeah, but then we have to.
Arguing.
Arguing.
Families that argue.
That's a good. That's a good one. I've been there.
Number 5 answer, kids
Yeah.
fighting in the back seat, and you got to turn around and take it home, or at least threaten to.
Yeah.
All right, Maddie, what about you? Name something that's ruined a road trip for you, buddy.
Stinky snacks.
Stinky snack.
It has to be. You can't go anywhere else.
No, unfortunately, sir, that will be strike number 1 for your Jack Link's beef jerky.
No, man, it's pork skins. Somebody
Oh,
opens
yeah.
up a bag of pork skins in a car. Oh, my
Agreed.
God.
Agreed. All right. What about you, Glenn? Name something else that ruins a road trip.
Getting lost.
Number 7 answer on the board, getting lost. So it's staying alive over here. Back to you, Maddie. Name something else that can ruin a road trip.
So flat tire wouldn't count because it's car trouble. I'm going to say bad music.
Bad music. Burnt. No, sir.
Dang,
Not on the board. Mr. Glenn, name something that ruins a road trip.
No pressure.
Getting sick.
Number 3 answer on
Dang
the
it.
board. Someone getting car sick.
Dang it! I just said that too.
So you've got the whole left side of the board. 1, 3, 5, and 7 leaves 2, 4, 6, and 8. Maddie, back to you. Name something else that ruins a road trip.
I'm like over on everything. So,
Can I consult with him?
No, sir. No, sir.
hitting a deer.
Hang on.
Hitting
on.
a deer.
You can say it in
Yeah.
a second.
No, sir. Unfortunately, that is not going to go. So, Team B, you're going to be back in control of this one. 4 answers left on the board. Name something that ruins a road trip.
Traffic.
Number 2 answer.
buddy.
Traffic. So,
Is
traffic.
bathroom stops on there?
No, sir.
Oh.
It's
I
not.
was going to say weather.
Maddie's going to be really upset with himself. We'll go ahead and start with number
Stinky
8.
feet.
No snacks. So no snacks is bad. He said this. Flat tire. So flat tire would have ruined.
bullcrap.
And then
Yeah, that's car trouble. Yeah.
bad weather.
Bad weather.
So
Bad weather was a good
bad
one.
weather. So
So
bad
I
weather,
said
flat tire.
bad snacks.
No, you said stinky snacks.
Okay, whatever. But y'all got
You said no snacks.
Okay.
this could have been.
I think it's two different things.
Let's just gift them.
Hey, this is where Maddie gets mad. He starts going stuff.
Hey, I think those two were. They were.
I think
They
it's
were,
bullcrap.
they were pretty. They were pretty givable to me.
Okay.
It's that guy trying to buy it for him.
Well, tell him to call right back. Answer real quick.
Hey, can I call you right back here in a little bit?
Yeah, we're trying to shoot a podcast. He's taking phone calls. All right, it's y'all two or us, Minga?
Yeah. All right. Hopefully Team A can get some points, so I'm allowed back next week without Maddie throwing something at me.
I'm about to break a bottle.
All right, we're moving on to question number 5 here. Mr. Matt, Mr. Glenn. Name something you'd hate to run out of at a party. Okay, Glenn, first.
It's got to be alcohol up there. That's got to be it.
Number 2 answer on the board, drinks. So, Matt, you get one chance to top him. Name something you'd hate to run out of at a party.
Food.
Yeah.
Number 1 answer on the board, food. So, y'all took 1 and 2, but y'all will be in control. So, what are y'all going to do?
Pass.
You are going to pass. So, Maddie, that puts you in the hot seat. Name something you'd hate to run out of at a party.
I probably should say soda since we're just putting everything on there.
Ow! Look at this guy.
This guy right here. Tires
Salty,
in
ain't
the
he?
car are different. Goodness.
Let's see, food, drinks, any kind of like supplies as far as like
Need more
plates,
specific.
cutlery, things like-
Plates. I will give it to you. I'm going to cut you off there so you don't talk yourself out of it. So number 4 answer, plates. All right. So it moves back to you, Mr. Glenn.
Glasses or cups?
Glasses or cups? No, sir. Let me put it this way. There are more supplies, but it's not that one. That's the only hint you'll get from me all day because I feel bad for you. So,
really?
Moving on
Give y'all a
to
hint. Give
the
y'all-
next thing. Or
Jeez
moving on to
almighty.
you again, Mr. Matty. Name something you'd hate to run out of at a party.
Feeling sorry for you.
I'm about to break this bottle over your head.
3 seconds.
Music.
But it doesn't.
Number 7 answer, 6 answer on the board.
okay.
Music. If
I
the
like the
playlist
answer.
runs out.
Okay, I guess your playlist.
Okay, then I'm going to say silverware, forks, knives, something stuff. I don't know if you put that all together.
Well, you did say that. You said that just a minute ago. So, are you sure you want to guess
Wait.
that
Oh,
again?
he said cups.
I said cups.
Yeah.
Dang, you're really helping them.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what else we can run out of.
3 seconds.
Jeez.
2, 1.
Desserts. That's food. But
Desserts. Yeah, that would, I guess, count as food. No, sir. Not on the
I
board.
blanked.
So, Maddie, back to you, sir. Name something else you'd hate to run out of at a party.
Guests.
Guess? No, sir. Unfortunately, that will not be on there. So, Team B, you're going to have another
Go ahead
chance
and get the
to
answer.
steal.
Ice.
Number 3 answer on the board.
Yeah,
Ice.
buddy.
son of a gun.
So number, let's see what. So that's number 5, toilet paper, which that's true.
That's not
Number
right.
7, chairs. Number
Yeah.
8, napkins. So those are what you were missing there. So that is
all
going
right,
to
back
be
to the
awarded again. But the good thing is points will now double. So you
They
guys
better.
got a chance to make it back, and you can make it back quickly. It's going to be Braden and Maddie for round 6 here, which again, points will be doubled. Name something people argue about on vacation. Braden?
Money.
Money. Number 1 answer on the board. You guys get to decide if you want to pass or play. Are you going to pass or play?
We'll pass it.
They're going to pass. All right. So, Team A, back to you. Mr. Glenn, name something people argue about on vacation.
Where to go, what to do.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Yes. What to do next? I will take that. I will take that. You know what, guys? We are going to, man, look, this is just going to be a freebie right here. Just, I'm not going to say why, but that's going to be a freebie.
Because you're not.
Yeah. So, all right. Maddie, on to you, sir.
Where to eat?
That's a good one.
Number 3 answer on the board, where to eat. All right, back to you, Mr. Glenn.
What to do next? Where to eat? Oh, golly, I'm drawing a blank here.
3 seconds.
Where to stay?
Where to stay? Hotel room. Yes, sir. Number 5 answer on the board. So now over to you, Maddie. Name something people argue about on vacation.
You kind of took my answer when you put driving.
Well, there's a reason I picked it.
Okay, I'm going to say who's driving, like, or what vehicle we're going to take.
I feel like I gave that to you already.
Okay,
So
well.
unfortunately, no. It's going to have to go as a strike. So it'd be strike number 1. So, Mr. Glenn, next to you, name something people argue about on vacation.
What to get for gifts?
What to get for gifts? No, sir. That'll be strike number 2. So 1 strike left, 3 answers on the board, including the number 2 answer here. Maddie, name something people argue about on vacation.
Oh, like I don't know how to put this as like a short answer, like who packed what?
Who packed what?
Like, did you pack my stuff?
Okay, I see what you're saying, but unfortunately, no, sir. I get what you're saying though. Spatial usage or whatever you want to say, but okay.
That's a bad example for this. I haven't had a vacation in like 5 years.
So that leaves 3 answers on the board for Team B. Now, y'all could take a real commanding lead here, getting the first double point round. Got 3 seconds here.
Who's the designated driver?
Designated driver.
Or who's driving?
That's
For the first time tonight, points will go over to Team A.
I was gonna
as
say.
that is not going to work
What was
out.
the answers?
Directions. Arguing about directions.
Okay.
So I don't remember which ones
got
I
GPS
didn't have.
these days, though.
Taking too many pictures and being late.
right
That's
there.
what it was. So taking too many
Being
pictures
late.
and
That's a
being
good
late.
one. That's a good one. That's
So those are your answers.
It's on me and you, Glenn.
yeah, no kidding.
All right. So now
Meltdown.
back to it was Braden and Maddie that started last time, right? Okay, so back to Matt and Glenn. This is going to be another double point round on round 7. Name something you might find in a hotel room.
Yeah.
I think I heard Matt first. I got to be honest. So Matt,
He pays you.
A bed.
number 1 answer.
I was
bed.
thinking something way different.
So you guys will get to decide again. Do you want to pass or play?
Pass.
All right, so goes over to Team A. Maddie, name something you might find in a hotel room.
I'm probably thinking the same thing you are.
Yes, you
Just
are.
say it.
I'm not a chair.
A chair?
Yeah.
Starts with C.
No, sir. That'll be strike number 1 here. What about you, Mr. Glenn?
towels.
Number 2 answer on the board, towels. Back to you, Maddie. 1 strike, 2 answers revealed.
A Bible.
Old Gideon, he's hanging out in there for sure. Number 5 answer, a Bible. Mr. Glenn, what about you, sir? What else do you think?
Shampoo, toiletries, stuff like that. Yeah, whatever.
Number 7 answer on the board, shampoo and toiletries. Back to you, Maddie. What do you find in a hotel
A
room?
mini fridge.
Mini fridge, that is on the board for sure. Mr. Glenn, you got 3 answers left.
Just wait. I think they're here right.
Iron and an ironing board.
Iron and an ironing board. Unfortunately, that will be strike
that's not up there.
number 2 here. So, Maddie, 3 answers, 1 strike to deal with it. Name something else you might find in a hotel room.
Oh, there's so many ways this could go wrong. A shower.
A shower. That'll be strike number 3.
How
sir.
is that?
There's got to be a shower in a hotel.
So
There got to be.
I agree with you, but it is not on the board.
I've traveled a lot in my life, and I've always had a shower.
Yeah, there's never not been a shower in a hotel room.
So that gives Team B another chance
Whoa.
here. One
That's brutal.
shot.
That's brutal. That's
A TV.
Number 3 answer.
that's, yeah.
House jacket.
He said he's trying to say a robe.
Yeah, robe.
A robe ain't gonna be on it.
Matty, again, you should have just trusted your instinct. Number 8, weird stain. Number
is
6,
not what our
coffee
instinct
maker.
Coffee maker. Oh, jeez.
So coffee maker and weird stain. So again, points were doubled. Goes over to Team B. Award the bank. So 531.
There's
So
no way they can win, right?
they can't because we got one more double and then we got 2 triple pointers. So they can definitely win.
Rigged, anyways.
They
Thought
can.
y'all too.
Hey,
How are you
can
not gonna
still
put a
come
shower
back.
in a-
You can
in
still
a
come
hotel?
back. All right. It is now
Y'all
Braden
you have to
and
wrong 100
Maddie.
people.
I guess so. Just nasty people not taking showers.
He's getting mad at me like I can't. All right, next.
I know who pays you. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, come on now. All right, next one.
I get the answers emailed to me the day before.
Yeah. He's just deleting them. He's deleting them every time I say something. He deletes it out and puts something else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, next one. Name something a dad says while grilling. Braden, first I heard. Let's see what you got.
I forgot what my assignment.
That smells good.
That smells good. Burr, burr. No good on that, Maddie.
Dinner's ready.
That's a good one.
That's off.
I think I have to give it to you here. Number 4. Who wants a burger? I mean, that's essentially the same. Means the burgers are ready. They're ready to go over there.
No.
And Family Feud, they are always real lenient, so we are
is
going
a
to be
tough one.
lenient here. So you guys are going to have the choice.
Oh, we're
You
gonna
wanna
pass.
I
the
think
play.
pass that one. Yeah.
So they are going to pass it
Get
over.
him 3 wrongs. 3 wrongs.
Y'all are the worst sportsmen of all time. I tell you, the entirety. of the
I'm gonna
game.
say
Sore winners is
I'm
what
gonna
they
say tacos.
All right.
Strategy.
Matt, it's actually your answer first. So name something
Name
that dad says when grilling.
Rock grilling. Bring me a drink.
Bro, I thought we were going for the X's.
Well, he did. That is not going to be on there. So strike 1. All right, Braden.
Taco pie.
Can you bring me a pan?
Can you bring me a pan? No, sir. I was trying to justify putting it up on there too for him giving y'all trouble.
I really
So
wouldn't
down to
try on
one
that one. I
strike
don't know
here.
that one.
Name something a dad says while grilling.
We don't have to win it. They're losing it on purpose so that we only get 48.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, those.
Yeah. Sore losers is what they are. Sore
Bring me the
winners.
10
Sore
full.
winners.
Bring me
We have all good
Don't know
answers.
this one. All of our answers have been valid.
Yes.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Eat my meat.
I said 10 full. I need 10 full. Aluminum full.
Golly, I'm trying to justify these. Can't.
Just justify it.
I can't. That's a strike. That's a strike. All right. So moves it over to you guys. Give me. I need one answer. Name something a dad says while grilling.
Bring me a beer.
I said drinks.
Said drinks. Yeah.
No, sir. Burp burp. No.
It's a hard
not
one,
on there.
dude.
So no
It is hard.
points.
I don't know.
This is gonna be good. That's what I.
But you got 24 points.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it,
So
it
24
smells
points
good.
will go over to y'all. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The masters
So-
at work. Yes.
Number 1 answer. That's not burnt.
Oh,
Number 2. I know what I'm doing.
yeah.
Number 3. Don't touch the grill.
I wasn't thinking of things like that.
Number 5, it just needs a minute. Number 6, where are my tongs?
I was gonna say where are my
Number
spatula?
7, where turn the music up. Number 10 or 8, medium rare is better.
I would never say that.
That's a tough one. Yeah, that's,
That's a
So
tough one. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, once he started flipping a couple over, I see how it was
It's a
going.
whole different. we were thinking opposite direction.
All right. So again, going to be awarded over there. So guys, y'all are going to need to win both of the triple rounds here. So I just want to put that out there. It's going to be Mr. Glenn and Mr.
right on
Matt
time, Glenn?
on the next
No,
one.
no, I'm good. No.
All right. You ready
I got
for
all afternoon.
next question? Name something kids beg for during the summer.
Yo,
All right, Matt.
playtime.
Bro, that's terrible.
I need you to be more specific.
Let's go somewhere.
All right, we'll give you that. Number
Yeah.
5, vacation. All right, Glenn, can you top it?
Swimming.
Swimming. Number 2 answer, pool time. So you guys are going to have the opportunity here to pass or play. Keep in mind past things that have happened to y'all as you make this decision. And tell me if you're going to pass or play.
Let them do it.
All right. We'll pass it.
Ice cream.
Number 1 answer on the board, ice cream.
Kids do like ice cream.
Get them all.
All right, name something kids beg for during the summer.
Go in the mall. Shopping.
You know what? We're going to give you this. We're going to give you money because that's what they're essentially asking for is money. So we'll go with that. Braden,
Ooh,
When was this survey taken? I guess is because I want to
bro, I
say
got
like
these off the internet.
Probably not.
if okay, so
1995, you weren't born
TV
yet.
/ game time.
TV/game time, video games. Number 3 answer on the board. Back to you, Mr. Matt.
Go to the park.
Go to the park.
It's a good one.
First X on the board here. Braden, back to you.
Sodas.
Sodas. I think we got to give it to you on this. Snacks. So snacks would go with that. Kind of a thing to do over the summer. Now back to you, Mr. Matt.
Stay at a friend's house or a friend stay over, whatever.
Number 4 answer on the board. Sleepovers.
Oh, I don't
All right. So back to you, Braden.
name something kids beg for during this.
Just the bottom answer left.
Their phone.
The phone? No, sir. Be strike number 2. So, Matt, 1 answer and 1 strike to deal with here. Name something kids beg for during the summer.
No, I kind of already said that.
Oh, you did?
I don't want to say it too.
Yeah, okay. No.
Going, I mean, would a amusement park be the same thing as parks?
Would the park be the same thing as a park?
No, an amusement park.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something that kids beg for during the summer.
Yeah, he's already said that. Yeah.
Go to grandma's house.
That's what I was
Go to
thinking,
grandma's
too, but-
house. No, sir. That'll be
think that
strike
considers
number
sleepover.
3. So you guys are going to have 1 chance here with just the
We made it
one
hard for you, Mr.
answer.
Passers.
Name something kids beg for during the summer.
We'll take the win. They lose this, a game over.
Need an answer in 5 seconds.
What do you think?
I just
3
I
seconds.
used to beg to go out to play. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
Snacks is scaring me off my answer.
Try it.
Pizza.
No, sir. That is not going to be on the board. So that'll be a big strike there. Last thing on the board, stay up late.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Up late.
That's a good one. Hey,
So-
I'd like to
That's
thank
what-
Jesus.
Yeah. So we've got one final thing. If y'all want to do it, there it is. But
let's
it is
do it.
kind of just for fun at
good.
this point. Y'all can just kind of holler them off if you want to. Name something.
you're
Name some
fast.
stuff. Name something you don't want to hear at a swimming pool.
The whistle.
The whistle.
No, lifeguard.
Yeah, like the lifeguard's whistle.
I mean,
Fart bubbles.
no, not really.
No running.
No running.
Yeah.
No.
I think we're just collectively doing this. This is.
I think you're just telling me stuff that lifeguards yell at you. This is stuff you don't want to hear at the pool. Here,
Time to go home.
Someone died.
Time to go home.
Yeah.
Pool's closed. There you go. There you go.
Oh, somebody peed in the pool.
Number 1 answer, somebody peed in the pool.
Somebody pooped in the pool.
Number 2 answer, somebody pooped in the pool.
A baby crying.
Baby crying? No, sir.
Throw up.
Throw up? No, sir.
We're out of water.
What animal would Matt prefer to fight over a zombie?
A
Shark.
bear. Oh.
Number 3,
there
shark
be a
in the
shark in the
pool. But still,
In a swimming pool?
right?
Hey, kids.
We'll just go down it here. No lifeguard on duty. Adult swim only. I can't swim, and then lightning. So
Oh, lightning's a good one.
there you go.
Lightning is, yeah.
So that is what I had for you. So congratulations to Team B, Braden and Matt, for taking home the win here. In the
Congratulations,
second ever.
guys.
Man, we
Melee
appreciate it,
service.
man.
Yeah.
I like to thank my family,
Yeah.
and most importantly, I
Can I get your autograph?
I like to thank God
Yeah. I
for
want to
allowing
thank.
this to happen.
I want to. Yeah, I want
Matt would like
I
to
wanna
thank
God for giving me
Taylor.
Such a big brain.
Yeah.
That's what Maddie's thinking right now. Matt
I'd
would like to thank
they'd
Taylor.
like to thank their third team member, Taylor.
I like to thank
Oh, that's funny stuff.
our competition. They came out and they fought
The
hard.
biggest sore
and gave a
winner
lot
I've
of
ever met in my life.
a lot of wrong answers, but we love them anyways, and wish them
Don't
the best
love
of
me.
luck next
I don't want
week.
you to love me. Get away from me. I'm gonna kick
the
those
guest.
crutches
I'm
out
the
from
guest.
under you when I
don't
get
wanna make
up.
you guys feel bad, so I just figured it.
You got love in action and hate in action,
Yeah.
all on one side of the table.
I'm gonna kick that crutch so far when we get up.
So I mean,
All right.
I want to get. I mean, we talked about Glenn with you with the love in action, the ministry that y'all have there in Athens, but you touched on something a little bit earlier that you're the real estate guy.
Yeah, for a long time. Yeah,
Are you still doing real estate?
very little right now. No, I mean
Just more personal type
yeah,
stuff?
just yeah. Do a few. I've got a Roth IRA that I'll buy and flip one every now and then. The market's not that good for it right now, to be
Right.
honest with you. So no, I'm not doing much right now. But yeah, I've done a lot of that and I've done a lot of that in the past.
You live here on the lake, you
I
said?
do. Right off. Matter of fact, no, well, it's funny because I'm on a cove and we're dry dock now, so we call it our little house on the prairie instead of our lake house now.
Right. Have y'all ever dredged it out?
What's that?
Y'all ever dredged the cove out?
It would take a lot. Yeah, it would take.
Yeah.
No, we haven't. No. It was. I guess they did before, but it comes back. So
Yeah, that's what I hear with the whole dredging deal. I mean, everybody chips in on the cove. We get someone dredge in, but I heard that with the currents and stuff, it just brings the dirt back in there in a couple of years.
that's what I hear too.
Kind of a waste of money or whatever.
Right.
I mean, did you do your career at before coming down here? Where were you at?
Do I know?
Where was you at before you came down here?
Oh, Fort Worth.
Fort Worth?
Yeah. I was in. Well, matter of fact, I was born and raised in the Chicago area. When I graduated college, I moved to Dallas, Fort Worth right after college, and so I lived in Dallas for about 10 years and Fort Worth for about almost 30 years. So
You a big Cubs fan?
huge Cubs fan. Yeah, Cubs, Bears, the whole thing. Still Chicago. Yeah,
Bears.
Man, I was rooting for the
Nobody even
Bears
knows who
last
that is.
year.
I was too.
I really wanted them to
Yeah,
win.
yeah.
I mean, the Bears were really as far as football, was my first love as a kid.
Well,
Was
how
it
do
really?
you?
No, the '85 Bears. I
Yeah,
mean,
they were phenomenal.
I mean, I was a kid
How do you
then, and
feel about having a quarterback that paints his nails?
I would prefer he didn't do it, but if he can throw touchdowns, it's okay.
you talking about painting his nails?
He does, yeah.
Does paint his
Dude, he's so good though, man.
Yeah, he's an athlete, that's for sure. But yeah,
That's stupid.
but that's kind of yeah.
No, he's good.
He's average. He's about
I think
the
Taylor
average
has something to
NFL
say. What do you think, Taylor?
quarterback.
He's a USC guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he went to Oklahoma and USC. Yeah, he
He won the
from USC.
Heisman, didn't he?
At USC. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead, Taylor. I mean,
mid.
what do you think about the Bears over there?
Caleb Williams.
Mr. Sports Guy.
Tell me, let's talk again after this season. Everybody, Jaden Daniels was the best, and everybody.
Dak was the bestest,
Dak is still elite.
but he was more elite his first year.
I mean, he was.
Yeah.
He's definitely getting older. But my whole thing is that it's just it's hard for me to judge a quarterback off of one good year. He had one or two like really not very good years with
he had that
Chicago,
one year that
and
was not
then
good.
but now he's got a new that Ben Johnson, right, as his coach and everything. So he's
Go
got a good
Bears.
coach behind him. So I'm not saying he's not going to be great, but my whole thing is with the quarterback, one great season doesn't make a great quarterback.
I agree with that, but he had the worst offensive line in football his rookie year. I mean, he was under attack the whole time. He got sacked the whole time.
He's always on the run.
We had this guy that wore number 9 on his back that hardly ever had a line in front of him, and everybody always told us how bad he was. So you don't get sympathy. I'm just as a sports guy, you don't get sympathy.
from us.
You don't get sympathy from.
But
the
I will
Cowboys fan
say, I
because
mean,
Romo had to deal with it forever.
that the Cubs broke a long drought. How many years ago was that when they won the World Series?
It was like 100 and something years there. They won in 2015. you know?
Yeah.
And the joke was that hey, any team can have a bad century.
Are you a big Sosa fan? I mean, what do you think about during all that?
I mean, obviously, I think there were steroids back then, and they shouldn't have done it. But it was fun. It was fun. I mean, he hit the ball a long way. McGuire, he did too.
I was just about to say what he's basically saying is he's no McGuire.
Yeah. McGuire was
NL Cardinals. I'm a Rangers fan all the way through, but my NL team is the Cardinals, so we can fight on that.
Yeah, we don't like them. Yeah, we don't like them.
What makes you a Cubs fan over like a White Sox fan?
My dad.
Frank Thomas?
No, my dad grew up 3 blocks from Wrigley Field, and I was. And really, people that are from Chicago, you'll find it's legitimately 75% Cubs, 25%.
Yeah, I mean, I've kind of noticed.
It's not even close. The South Side, people on the South Side like the White Sox, but it's Cubs are kind of the team, and they're big.
I love like two sports cities, or not two sports, but two organization cities like that. New York obviously having the Mets and the Yankees and stuff like that. I always want to know what that divide is, like what leads you to one or the other. It's usually a family thing, but
usually it's your family. That's right.
Right.
Your dad, who your dad cheered for, and stuff like
Right.
that. And I was like,
My dad's a Packers fan.
what's that?
My dad's a Packers fan.
That's divisional rivalry
That's the one
there.
I don't like. Yeah.
I've actually gone to the year that I've been to the last 2 Cowboys and Packers games, both at AT&T. The one was a playoff game that they got walked, and then the last one when they tied, we were all there.
You were there. Yeah. Cool.
That was the best game we could have asked to go to, really.
So what was it like to be there during the GOATs era there at the Chicago Bulls?
Oh, that was well. I had moved. I had already moved here when that.
The second best of all time.
Michael Jordan.
Second.
It's not even close.
Come on.
He
Dude, come on, Glenn. Hey, you got LeBron over here.
No. Here's the difference, and I heard Larry Bird say this, and he's right. Jordan, they built a team around him. He stayed where he was at. LeBron went to go win championships where he thought he could win championships, and that's no. And there's not even in the clutch. It's not even close.
I don't think Jordan flopped either.
And LeBron's great. Don't get me wrong. He's great, but
you can't. The flopping argument is such an ignorant argument now, because look at the MVP of last year. Look at SGA. He had, he made what did he have last year? Or what's his name? Bam Adebayo, whatever. He had 80 points and 40 of them were free throws. You got to do what you got to do. It don't matter how you get the points.
The thing people don't remember about Jordan too was he was one of the best defensive players too. He was incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he not only, of course, he'd win the game at the end all the time.
Lockdown.
Oh, he was. I mean, no,
He's on an island, baby.
Jordan just said, "Okay, give me the ball. I'm going to take over. I'm going to win." Right?
And he won.
And he won. He
didn't lose any.
He won with the same team. He stayed there. He didn't go flying around to go play with Wade and Bosch and all those guys. So yeah, it's not.
And he probably had the second best player in the NBA playing with him.
Pippen was great.
Yeah.
He was great. But still,
nobody talks about Pippen.
7-time All-Star.
It took. But I saw the team build too, though. They had to get Steve Kerr. They had to get Paxson.
Rodman.
They had to put the pieces together. It didn't happen overnight.
I have a buddy who thinks Stephen Curry's the best player of all time.
No.
Oh my gosh. No.
He's
definitely the best 3-point shooter.
he's the great.
no doubt about that.
He's the great 3-point shooter. There's no doubt about that one.
But as far as the greatest player, I don't even know if he's top.
So out of the 3 sports, which one's your favorite?
You know, as a kid, playing baseball was my favorite by far. I loved baseball. You know, it was fun. I played on a senior Babe Ruth team. We went to the national championship and stuff, and that was fun. But my dad had season tickets for the Bears for like 35 years. So I've been to a ton of Bear games. And
how's the tailgating there?
Great. I mean, it was Chicago is a cool sports city. It really is.
That's one thing that's
y'all
kind
are
of
forgetting the
disappointing
fourth
about
sport.
Dallas.
Yeah.
You had the Chicago Blackhawks.
Blackhawks they had their run too. That was fun too.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, in the 90s,
He's a hockey guy.
Blackhawk. Yeah, I'm a huge hockey guy. So,
Wasn't that Wayne and Garth's like the the Blackhawks?
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, they're part of the original 13, like 13 original hockey teams. Like the Blackhawks have a huge history.
The Blackhawks were original 6.
Yeah, original six. Sorry.
six.
Yeah.
Are they still called the Blackhawks with
Yeah.
the Indians?
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't make them change their
Hockey
name.
don't care about your.
Political view.
Yes, they do not. It's just.
Don't get me started on that one either. Like, why would they do the Indians and not the Chiefs? Right?
Right.
That makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, we had to change
And then you got a Florida State
Because
game.
it was
where they're going,
because it was the Joe
Yeah.
guy.
It's because Washington Redskins, apparently, they thought it was
The
derogatory.
Cleveland, that mascot, the
Crazy.
Joe, what's his name? The Indian Joe. Joe something.
Chief Wahoo.
Yeah,
what his
Chief
name
Wahoo
was.
is.
Oh,
But
maybe
the-
I'm thinking something
Yeah,
else.
Atlanta Braves. Yeah,
The big thing with the NHL, y'all also got to remember, is that 95% of those guys aren't from here. They're from,
That's true.
across the pond.
Yeah.
So they're from, Russia and
Finland.
England and Finland and all those
Sweden,
places. So
all
they
those
don't
places.
care.
Right.
They don't have that stuff. They don't even think about that stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the organizations, none of those actually care. It's always whatever city the organization is in that starts to care.
Right.
I mean, Ole Miss changed their entire mascot because of it. I mean, I don't really feel like anybody in Mississippi really cared about that. It was just not the organization, but I guess the people
PR.
around, that cared about them being called rebels over anything. And they still call themselves rebels. It doesn't really matter.
They do.
They're still the Rebel Bears. They just added a little bear cartoon to their.
You think the Washington Commanders will ever go back to the Redskins?
I mean, I heard
They should.
they should. I mean, it's iconic, and
Their
I
fans.
still call them the Redskins.
I can't remember. Somebody starts talking about who they are, like the Washington football team or whatever. I can't ever remember that they're called the Commanders.
Their fans hate it.
They do.
Their fans hate
Well,
it with
even the
passion. Yeah,
even the
yeah.
Native American, and this could be like some. And I apologize to anybody listening. I don't know. But I remember seeing the whole thing on Facebook that the Indian that they based that off of, the Native American that they based that off of, was upset
Yeah.
that they changed it. Like they used his facial his face.
He was proud of it.
Yeah. And so like their whole tribe is very upset that they changed the team because they were local or not. They were worldwide known because of that.
Yeah.
And so
So being from Chicago, thin crust or deep dish?
I like them both. I mean, Chicago's known for deep dish for sure, but I love. I mean, right now I do thin crust because it's better for here.
I mean, without being the dive, I mean,
no, like Lou Malinotti's deep dish is the best you'll ever have. I mean, it's
so I came across Little Caesars a while back. I'm not trying to compare, but they do.
We can tell.
but they have a Chicago style or Detroit style. I forget which one.
Detroit.
Detroit.
I mean, it's the same thing, right?
no, it's
They're different. They're different.
But it's a deep dish thick pizza.
Yeah.
And man, it's butter. It's
Oh,
so
they're
good.
great. No, they deep dish pizza. They're to me. The worst pizza in the world is wonderful. I love pizza. Matter of
There's
fact,
no such thing as bad pizza.
if pizza
Yeah.
and cheeseburgers are good for me, that's all I'd eat. That's
Yeah.
probably what I
Yeah.
do. Just eat pizza and cheeseburgers. That's
If you're ever nostalgic for some Chicago deep dish, though, I'll tell you, there is a place in Plano. If you're ever out that way, it's called Andrew's American Pizza Kitchen.
Oh, really?
There's only one location. It's just one single place. They have like 4 or 5 different styles, but their Chicago pizza
it's in Plano.
Oh, it is so good. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I
Andrew's
heard-
American Pizza Kitchen.
Okay, good. That's good to know. And I think Geno's East is like their number one, number two. They're out here in Arlington now, I think, or up in Plano too.
Is there a lot of Italians in Chicago?
There's a bunch. Yeah, I grew up with a lot of Italians in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Chicago is like New York, of course, was, but back in my grandfather's day, it was a melting pot for all the people that came over from Europe. So, I mean, Chicago used to have the greatest food. I mean, it was the greatest food because you'd have German neighborhoods, Swedish neighborhoods, Polish, Irish, Italian. I mean, the food was off the charts. I mean, it was really good, really good.
So what year did you move from there to here?
Right when I graduated college in 1981.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You've been here quite a while.
I've been here a long time. Oh no, I
You still go back ever? I mean,
I do. Matter of fact, I'm going back next month.
He's a Texan now.
I am. No, I love it here. I would, and I'll tell you what, I love this area. I mean, the Dallas Fort Worth traffic, I'm done with that.
Oh, for sure.
That was enough of that. But yeah, no, Chicago is great, and I'm going to Chicago in June and going to a Cub game. So we're going to go to a Cub game while I'm there. So it'll be fun.
You
So
still got family there?
I do. My brother's there, and yeah, I used to go back and see him. I used to go back 3 times a year, but my dad passed last year. He was like 90, 91 when he passed.
Oh, wow.
But it was
Still
time.
going to Bears games?
What's that? No, he quit going a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But no, what was a cool thing, though, I was going to tell you this too. My nephew, he was on the Bears. My nephew was he was first team All SEC and at Arkansas. He got drafted by the Commanders, and then he was a 3rd round pick, and then he played 2 years, and his knee messed up, and he was on the Bears practice squad last year. So my dad got to see that, which was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and but yeah, he's out of football now because he had 4 knee surgeries, and his knee, he's bone on the one knee now. So, but football's it's a tough sport on the body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with your dad having the season ticket stuff, when he decided to stop going, did your brother take him over?
No, just because one of my brothers lives in Tulsa. He moved to Tulsa a long time ago. My younger brother, he didn't really want to do it. So
Yeah.
no, and they started putting big tariffs on them. Right, you had to pay bond prices for them. They got to be ridiculous too.
Yeah.
So no, he just.
So which game are you going to?
God, who are they playing again?
They just released a schedule, didn't they?
It's June 20th. We're going that Saturday, June 20th. I forget who they're
They
playing.
didn't release the NFL schedule?
No. I'm talking about the Cub games.
I'm
Cubs.
sorry. Yeah.
No. Now football, I pretty much do that on TV now.
Yeah.
it's a lot easier that way. Yeah.
You ever go to the Cowboys games?
Oh yeah, I've been there. Sure.
You root for them?
No.
He said no.
No, I'll always be a diehard Bear fan. But when the Bears came in town, I used to go to games. I used to go with
Yeah.
If you go to a Cubs game, bring me back a PCA jersey.
PCA. Yeah.
Yes. The guy is so awesome. He's legit.
Yeah, he's good. He's
Yeah.
good. He is best defensive center fielder.
For sure. And probably all of baseball right now.
Yeah,
he's the fastest.
He covers a
that's
lot of
for
ground.
sure. There's nobody faster than that guy.
He covers a lot of ground. That's right.
Is your wife from Texas?
No, she's from Arkansas.
From Arkansas?
She's from Arkansas. Yeah.
Where'd you meet her at?
We met through a friend. And just it works. I got an awesome wife.
Oh, how many years y'all been married?
Well, 3. We've been married 3.
Okay.
Been married 3 years. She's she's an RN. Matter of fact, what's and this is something I probably should have said before. She's the head psych nurse at Henderson County Jail. So
Oh, okay.
Oh.
so she deals with a lot of the stuff, and so she's does,
Probably even see some of the people. That
she does.
You
Yeah,
see.
she does. And so we like I say, she's it's pretty cool because she looks at it like a ministry, and I got to brag on her too because she works for a company called SHP, which they staff nurses all over the country for government agencies, and they got over 1,000 nurses, and she won employee of the month last month.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they said that she totally changed the culture at the jail there and did stuff, and so it was pretty cool.
Me and my wife went to the orientation beginning of the year to ministry at the Henderson County deal.
Did you? Yeah.
And we got there and they told us, and the room was packed with people. There had been at least 100 people there. And they said they only had one person take the TB test. And I told my wife, I'm like, yeah, or not. So they said everybody jumped up and ran out in the hallway to line up. And me being on crutches ain't the fastest. And I'm like, hey, let's just call our own doctor and get our TB scheduled and stuff. And we still haven't got that done, but that's something that we want to. We've already did the orientation. We just got to turn in our test results. We got some people from our church that go up there
That's awesome.
almost every Sunday after church and do ministry and stuff. And I at least want to try it out, once to see, if it's something. It's a little scary though. I mean, even though it's a county jail, I mean, it's a little intimidating, I think, to go in there.
Yeah.
Because I hear stories from the guys and stuff where, some of the inmates and stuff, we're start questioning them and that sort of deal. So, but I think it'd be a cool experience at least to try it once or whatever.
Bro, that ain't nothing. I went on a mission trip to Mexico my, I think, junior year of high school, and we went and ministered in a prison in like Mexico. And I'm not talking like Cozumel, you know what I mean? We were in Sinaloa, Chiapas, Mexico, like way down there. They took us into jail to go, you know, preach and stuff like that. And the dudes are like literally working on like woodworking projects with like knives and like carving tools and stuff like that. And they're like, oh yeah, you can just go in there and, you know, just go in there and minister. And you're like, all right, then, what are we doing? It's a little different than America.
Yeah. Is there a guard here with a gun? So I'm assuming you go to church around here somewhere?
I do. I'm. You know, what was funny was when I moved here about 3 years ago, and I tried to commute to my church in Fort Worth, and it was just too much.
That's a
That's
beating.
far.
Oh,
yeah.
it was an hour and a half there, 2 hours coming back. Should be road construction, and but I went to the same church for 32 years, and so we've been going to Life Church here in Athens. We've been going to Life Church in Athens here the last 6 months to a year, or something like that.
Okay.
So, yeah, and like that church, very similar to the one I went to, a non-denominational Bible church, and it was tough because after 32 years at the same church, and that was a hard transition.
Your wife go with you? I'm
Oh yeah,
assuming?
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Y'all do stuff during the week? Do they have programs there during the week? Like a Wednesday night or anything?
No. She, like I say, you know, it's funny because her job started to be 30 hours a week, and it's a never-ending deal.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Right
coming
on.
home late a lot of times and stuff, and so no, we're and yeah, like, and I let the younger people do it now. Let the younger people do it. I served at my church I was the head of the usher staff for years, and I was a greeter, and I did all that stuff for like 30 something years. So I'm letting the younger generation take over that stuff. I'm letting them take it over.
we go.
What's that?
No, go ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
He's looking at me because that's what I did at our church.
You really?
I'm head over the ushers and the greeters.
Very
and
cool.
Stuff like that. And he likes to give me a hard time about it.
Why?
Yeah, why, Braden?
Because he's always on my butt about doing. Like, I'll give you the perfect example.
Okay.
Yesterday during the meeting, he said, "How are you planning on reaching other people that aren't coming to the church?" And this morning, I fired back the question back at him, and he said it wasn't his job.
Yeah.
So look, that's no.
No, was having a board meeting, and he has to come in every board meeting and give his projection for the next month for the board, and it was kind of just a little stale. You know, it's kind of, he didn't have, I mean, to defense, it got canceled. You got summertime coming up with kids, you know, dwindling down through the summertime.
Right.
And I asked him what he had projected going in to next school year. Do they have anything, you know, planned and everything? And
That's not what he asked.
and he takes it the wrong way.
That is not, because that's not what he said. That is not at all what he asked.
I said your job was very important. I did say that.
He did say that.
Yes.
He did say that.
You know, build them up before you knock them down. You know.
I don't get knocked down. I ain't worried about you. I promise.
This guy. Man, but we do appreciate you, Glenn, being on here. I'm excited that me and Maddie get to network with you once a week, and I'm glad you spent time with us so we get to know you and help better serve you. And I'm looking forward to coming down there and volunteering at some point. And doing something, you know what I mean?
Let me say this, man. You guys are awesome. This is great. This is really a cool deal. That's what I was expecting. I got to draw stickmen today. I mean, I got to get my butt handed to me in the Family Feud deal.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
hey,
did.
fun, this is really fun, you guys.
Yeah.
Great to get to know you guys, and yeah.
Well, next time we have you out, we'll try to have a better partner for you for some of these games and stuff, you know?
I volunteer to not be here so you can win a game.
and I can say that, hey, I was here at the ping pong table.
Yeah.
At the ping pong table. But no, thank you guys, man. This has been a blast. Thanks. I appreciate you guys inviting me and the exposure for Love in Action. I appreciate that from Bob.
Hey, I mean, really from stuff that we learned from it, I'm sure we're going to go back to our church and talk to our heads and stuff to figure out, hey, how can we go there and help that? Because we've been, throughout the last couple of years, there's been some action that we've tried to do here in the community with the homeless, but we never got really any traction on what we could do and stuff. And just nice to know that there's a organization like yours out there that it makes it easier for people like us trying to get some of our congregation plugged in and help and everything. It makes it so much easier
That's
than
right.
tracking out in the woods and trying to find the mayor behind Lowe's.
We would obviously appreciate all help. I mean, and that's the one thing that this is something that I try to, when we look at it this way too, that there's so many great causes out there, right? I mean, there's so many, like my personal ones are Love in Action, the homeless. Okay. I support a sex trafficking ministry to go help those. I mean, that one's a passion of mine too. But there's so many great ministries out there. You just got to find what you're passionate about, where God's leading you to, and then give, give to that ministry, because it is so true what Jesus said. It's more blessed to give than to receive.
Amen.
There's no feeling like helping somebody.
Yeah.
There's no feeling like helping somebody.
That's what we're called to do.
Absolutely, and when you understand it, and God blesses those that help the poor, the needy, the less fortunate. I mean, it's like I said. I googled it last week. 35 times the Bible says He blesses those who help, who reach out and help the poor.
And we all could use it some extra blessings.
Absolutely. I want God's blessings all day long in my life. So, but no, thank you guys. This has been great. Really been a lot of fun.
Appreciate it. Hey, y'all, you got something? Oh, hey, y'all tune in. Episode drop today. It's Wednesday. I mess this up every time, Glenn, because we're shooting 2 days in advance. But Beyond the Blueprints, thank you, Glenn. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you, Braden. Thank you, Taylor. Y'all take care and be good.